For many individuals approaching retirement, the goal is to achieve financial independence and stability. This often means relying on superannuation or retirement savings to generate an income that supports their lifestyle. With life expectancy now exceeding 80 years in many countries and people retiring in their 60s or even earlier, it's critical to adopt the right investment strategy to ensure that your retirement savings last as long as you do. Having a well thought out investment plan in retirement is not just important, it's essential. Without proper planning, retirees risk outliving their savings, especially as the cost of living continues to rise. This video delves into why retirement investment strategies differ from pre-retirement investment approaches, the importance of diversification, and how a two-bucket strategy can help retirees balance income needs with long-term growth. Hi, and welcome to the Retire Well Project. As a retired financial advisor, my aim is to make sure people understand superannuation and use it wisely to maximize their retirement benefits. The transition from a working life to retirement comes with the challenges of managing your nest egg to ensure it provides you with an ongoing income to meet your lifestyle needs. So, how do you make sure your savings last as long as you do? Let's dive into a smart investment strategy that can help you navigate this crucial phase. During your working years, your primary investment goal is to accumulate as much wealth as possible. This is often achieved by focusing on growth assets such as shares, property, and equities. These investments, while volatile in the short term, generally provide higher returns over the long term. Since you're not withdrawing money during this phase, you can ride out market fluctuations and focus on maximizing the growth of your nest egg. However, retirement brings a significant shift in investment priorities. Once you retire, your focus changes from growing your savings to preserving your capital and generating a steady income. This is because you'll likely need to draw on these savings regularly to cover living expenses. Market volatility, which may have been manageable during your working years, now becomes a greater risk. If you're forced to sell assets during a market downturn to fund your income needs, you may end up crystallizing losses, which can have a lasting impact on your overall portfolio. For many pre-retirees, superannuation serves as the primary vehicle for building retirement savings. Most superannuation providers offer a range of investment options, with the default typically being a balanced investment option. These balanced portfolios usually consist of a mix of growth assets, such as shares and property, and defensive assets, such as cash and fixed interest. Balanced investment options are designed to provide a diversified approach, reducing risk and volatility while still allowing for growth. However, while these default options may be suitable during your accumulation phase, they may not align with the income needs and risk tolerance of retirees. As you approach retirement, it's worth reviewing your superannuation investments to ensure they align with your changing financial goals. Some pre-retirees take a more active role in managing their investments, opting for standalone options that provide greater exposure to specific asset classes not available in pre-mixed portfolios. While this approach can offer higher returns, it also requires a deeper understanding of investing and a willingness to monitor and adjust your portfolio regularly. For those nearing retirement, the focus should shift from maximizing returns to creating a stable and sustainable income stream. One of the biggest challenges in retirement is balancing the need for income with the need for growth. If all your investments are in a single portfolio, withdrawing money for your monthly income can expose you to the risk of selling assets at a loss during market downturns. This can significantly erode your savings over time, especially if the market takes years to recover. For example, if you have a portfolio heavily weighted toward shares and property, a sudden market downturn could reduce the value of your investments. If you're forced to sell during this time to fund your living expenses, you not only lock in those losses, but also reduce the amount of capital available to benefit from future market recoveries. This is where having a well-structured investment strategy becomes crucial. By dividing your investments into separate buckets based on your income needs and growth goals, you can reduce the risk of crystallizing losses and ensure your savings last throughout retirement. A two-bucket strategy is a simple yet effective approach to managing your retirement savings. It involves dividing your investments into two distinct categories or buckets. Bucket 1. Short-term income needs. This bucket is designed to meet your immediate income needs, typically for the next 3 years. It should consist of low-risk investments such as cash, term deposits, or other fixed income options. The primary goal of this bucket is stability, ensuring that you have a reliable source of income regardless of market conditions. While the returns on these investments may be lower, the focus is on preserving capital rather than generating growth. Bucket 2. Medium to long-term growth. This bucket is focused on achieving growth over the medium to long term. It can include a mix of growth assets such as shares, property, and managed funds. The goal of this bucket is to ensure your savings continue to grow over time, helping to offset inflation and provide additional funds for the later stages of retirement. The two-bucket strategy provides a structured approach to managing your retirement savings. Here's how it works. Start by calculating how much income you'll need each year to cover your living expenses. Once you've determined this amount, set aside 3 years' worth of income in Bucket 1. For example, if you need $50,000 per year, you would allocate $150,000 to your short-term bucket. You should also include any anticipated lump sums you may need for such things like purchasing a new car, paying for a cruise, or a wedding for your daughter. The rest of your savings can be allocated to Bucket 2, where it can be invested in growth assets. Since you won't need to access these funds for several years, you can afford to take on more risk in pursuit of higher returns. Your regular pension or income payments should come exclusively from Bucket 1. This ensures that your short-term income needs are met without having to sell growth assets during a market downturn. Periodically, you can top up Bucket 1 with profits or gains from Bucket 2. This might be done annually or whenever Bucket 2 has grown in value. The key is to avoid withdrawing from Bucket 2 if it has experienced a decline, as this would mean crystallizing losses. The two-bucket strategy offers several benefits for retirees. By keeping 3 years' worth of income in a low-risk bucket, you can feel confident that your short-term needs are covered, regardless of market conditions. The strategy allows you to adjust your allocations based on changes in your income needs, market performance, or personal circumstances. By investing a portion of your savings in growth assets, you can ensure your nest egg continues to grow over time, helping to combat inflation and provide for your future needs. By drawing income from Bucket 1 and only replenishing it with gains from Bucket 2, you minimize the risk of selling assets at a loss during a market downturn. Retirement is not a set and forget phase. Regularly review your investments to ensure they align with your goals and risk tolerance. If you are struggling to determine the right allocation for your buckets, then seek advice. An experienced financial advisor can help you determine the right allocation for your buckets and ensure your strategy is tailored to your specific needs. Inflation can erode the purchasing power of your savings over time. Ensure your growth bucket is designed to outpace inflation. Avoid the temptation to dip into your growth bucket during market downturns. Stick to your plan and only withdraw from Bucket 2 when it has grown in value. Retirement is a time to enjoy the fruits of your labor, but it also requires careful planning to ensure your savings last. By adopting a two-bucket investment strategy, you can balance the need for short-term income with the need for long-term growth. This approach provides stability, flexibility, and peace of mind, allowing you to focus on enjoying your retirement years without constantly worrying about market fluctuations. Remember, every retiree's financial situation is unique. If you are unsure about what to do, it's important to seek professional advice and tailor your investment strategy to your specific needs and goals. With the right plan in place, you can achieve financial security and make the most of your retirement. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel to access our other tips on superannuation and retirement planning. Thanks for watching.